Okay. Alrighty then. Hello everyone, this is Grant's One Shot. We're using a random character generator system, so this is gonna be interesting. They don't even know what their characters are until I unveil them. But here we go, opening narration. Hey, don't look at the screen, Damian. The year is 1998. It's summertime and the monsoon season is in full swing. You four have been living your respective lives just like everyone else in this big old city. Day to day, all work, hard at the grind to make sure you all have the happy little lives you deserve. And truthfully, there are worse places you could be living. Or so you thought. 3 days ago, it happened. Reports came in about groups of people savagely attacking others in the streets. At first, it was thought to be gangland violence or even acts of terrorism. But that wasn't the case. Because gangsters and terrorists don't rise back up from the dead. Panic and chaos soon erupted. People were looting, they fled, they hid, they tried to fight back. But nothing seemed to be able to quell the swarm of the walking dead. And as the city burned and its members literally ate each other alive, the four of you found one another in this chaos. Each of you has one goal in mind: survive. Each other's company is the only light you have in the dark and bloody ruins of Raccoon City.
Oh.
Damn it! Yeah. Alright, now I would like you all to open up your characters. I'm going to hand you up, Damian, yours. Wait, that's not yours.
Alright, open
And
it
then I'm going to
up.
describe your character for the audience.
Alright, opening.
Like sheep. Let's see.
Here you go, Damian. Take a look over those. And I'm going to introduce you one at
The
a time.
fuck?
Yeah, let me see your reactions. These are the characters you create. I want you to look at what their appearances are, their names, their flaws, and what they do. And then I'm going to describe you one at a time.
God, my constitution's high.
Yeah, you roll for badass, Mike.
God, my constitution is really fucking high compared to
I'll let the audience know they're all starting off at level 10 because this is a high adventure. Ken,
Holy!
Ken is pursing his lips. And I want everyone to know these are all the dice rolls they gave me, and these are the characters they created.
What the fuck? Machine?
And when we go through playing, I want you to especially keep in mind your flaws, because those will come into play.
Flaws. Oh. Okay.
Don't say them aloud though, because your characters probably wouldn't say them aloud.
Oh shit!
Hi, my name is this.
Alright, and also, if you look on your traits, and on the second page, you'll have all your list of traits and abilities.
Wait, what the fuck?
Damian, are you okay?
God, those are... Well, we need a car.
Gonna have to open up a new document just to keep track of my hip. That's the way I have a calculator.
Okay.
Hit points. Wow, that's a lot of hit points.
Yeah, Mike Mike, you rolled being the you rolled.
Got a nat 20 in one of those rolls, I think. So. Ooh.
But yeah, just because you guys have all this toughness, just imagine how the enemies are.
Right.
All right.
Zach's going to give it to us.
Hey, alright, so also, the traits, they start on the first page in the bottom right, but then they go to the second page because there wasn't enough room. You guys have a lot of talents.
My god!
Yeah, Zach, your character especially came loaded with shit you could do.
Fuck me!
Tree machine. I got 2 traits, so that's good. Well, 4.
Wow, I got a bunch of proficiencies.
Yeah, Zach rolled, had one that had the most, but you guys have your strengths and weaknesses on a lot of stuff. I'll let you know that when I continue the opening.
God, where's all my spells?
I'm not used to being 6'5".
Oh, taller than my character.
Okay,
Wait.
you guys had a good chance
Switch
to
those
look
numbers
over
and you
everything?
have to hide my character.
XCOM gave it to you.
You guys had a good,
Hello,
good
what's
chance
your
to look
name?
over everything?
I am a liquor. Hello.
You,
Alright.
you good with yours? You guys had a chance to look over? Because I'm just going to narrate to the audience what you guys are.
Alright.
Okay. Ken, you are Gloria Mendoza. You're Hispanic with dark chestnut hair. You're a bit on the heavy side and maybe a bit self-conscious, but that doesn't slow down your mind and drive. As a professor at the RCU, you have an almost religious zealotry for technology and computers, which is an ever-growing field that you know is going to sweep the world in only a few years. And though you may be called a zealot, your demeanor is always calm and peaceful, even now. You love being in groups. You're good at reading body language, and the dead crawling from the grave is no exception because it's better than being alone. With zombies at every corner, your smarts and even your strength is helpful to this group you found. You may not be the fastest in this group, but you are filled with determination to survive, and that makes you dangerous. Thank goodness you stopped for a bite to eat at the right restaurant. Zach, you are David Sheppard. You're a retired soldier, heavily injured in the war, as evidenced by the entire right side of your face being burnt. Think about the Hound, and you'll have a good idea of what you look like. You were never much to look at anyway, but the burns only emphasize that. Despite your injuries, when you got back to Raccoon City, you became an entrepreneur and started your own successful barbecue restaurant called Valentine's Subs. Yep.
Alright.
It was at this restaurant, in fact, that you met the rest of your group. You're a bit past middle age, you got orangish skin, blonde hair, and you give off a strict no-nonsense attitude. But you're actually a very altruistic and helpful person, even if it means putting yourself at risk. You're rather individualistic, and you don't really want to lead or follow, and you will still help those in need. You seek redemption for your fallen brothers in arms during your last mission that injured you very severely. The 3 others that sought refuge in your restaurant that night are your responsibility. A soldier is always a soldier. Mike, you are Officer Frank Penkala of the RPD. You're Italian descent with dark bronze skin and copper blonde hair. And though you're not the strongest out there, you are still ripped with lean muscle, and you can take a hit. You have a cheerful demeanor and can find amusement even in the darkest of times. Your many varied smokes help keep that cheery attitude up to no doubt. You always have a cigarette in your mouth. The only thing that really ever breaks that smile, though, is people talking in what-ifs or analyzing their inner feelings. That's just way too annoying. Until recently, you were an officer of the Raccoon City Police Department and were part of the bomb disposal squad. Your knowledge of machines and explosives were invaluable in this endeavor. But when zombies started gnawing on people, there was no call for your expertise. You were sent to the front lines with all the other officers, but you could read the writing on the wall when one by one your numbers dwindled. And when that giant monster in the trench coat and rocket launcher started slaughtering members of the Elite Stars team, you knew it was time to get the hell out and you fled into the night full of flames and screams. You found a new group now that isn't beaten yet, and a cop is always a good ally to have. And normally as a cop, you'd probably expect to be the leader, but your demeanor is you'd lead if it was necessary, but you're more than willing to give up leadership position, which you have to our last member. Damian, you are Danton Winslow. At first glance, no one would ever suspect you of being an effective bodyguard. You are short, maybe 150 when wet, and your strawberry blonde dreads seem to clash with your cocoa-colored skin. But you were damn good at your job because you are fast. Your motto is always keep it moving, which is very essential in this new hellish landscape, and you have a right to feel anxious. You may not have always been on the right side of the law, but right now your experience is what's keeping your group one step ahead of the zombies, and made you the surprising de facto leader, despite them not knowing much about you and you being kind of twitchy. Like Gloria, you hate being alone, and though you may have failed to save your charge, the gangster rapper Master Unlocker, but you can keep these people alive. And that's your group, people.
Okay, so strawberry blonde guy with what? Did Pat Wood do a fusion dance?
Yep. That's my thought exactly when I read that. Only think of if Wooly was 150 pounds too.
So would he be pulley or whacked?
Apparently Danton Winslow. So yeah, it's like you guys keep in mind your flaws and like your mannerisms and play your characters, speak how you want based on all that information. And yeah, because Mike, you're amusing. Gloria is calm. Zach, he's strict. And you're kind of twitchy, but you're somehow the de facto leader because you roll to be, you're the determined leader. Like, you're the leader. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know how that happened either. I was like looking at it, going, what? Okay, so we have a soldier, a cop, a college professor, and a skinny as hell bodyguard criminal. And this is Raccoon City. You guys got a good idea of your character?
I think so.
I guess.
Alright. Alright. Alright, let's begin then. Having all met at Valentine's Subs, your group has decided to leave and seek safer shelter. The police sirens ended the night before, and you all have no doubt that the RPD is finished. There's no rescue coming, guys.
There's no way any of them will become the head of the Secret Service.
Right? This rainy night, as there are distant sounds of vehicles exploding and trains derailing and the occasional gunshot and some asshole stomping around yelling, "Stars!" You all heard the unmistakable sounds of a helicopter. Peering outside, you saw this chopper circle around one of the larger factories on the edge of town, about 6 blocks away. And then, you saw a godsend. It landed on the roof of this factory. This is your best chance. So you've stocked up on your measly ammo, you've readied your guns, whatever melee weapons you have, and you made sure you all had at least one green herb on your person. A bite from a zombie isn't the end game, as long as you have herbs or first aid spray. And Mike, I forgot to add that as an RPD officer, Frank has an first aid spray. I forgot to add that in your inventory.
Oh, that's useful to have.
Yeah. But everyone else at least has one green herb. I want you to mark it down. Got a pencil?
Alright, I got it in my, I got it in my spell casting.
Okay.
How much does a herb heal for? Or a first aid spray?
It'll do for one... Oh, shit, did I not write it down? Damn it. Alright, hold on, let me grab that real quick. A green herb is a small healing potion, and a first aid spray is a large healing potion.
Oh, alright. So
we're doing fifth edition.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to tell me how much that is if I need it.
Small healing potion.
Potion of healing, let me grab that.
Potion.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, that's small, and the first aid spray, which I will add, can be used in conjunction with everybody else. So if you get in a group together and you spray it all over you, it'll act as a group heal.
So that's the greater healing, I assume, which is 4d4 plus 4?
That'll be greater healing.
Okay, 4d4
and
plus
as already as Revelations game has taught us, if you're standing right next to the person who sprays it, you'll get a healing too.
Damn it, Umbrella, why couldn't you have just kept in the pharmaceutical industry?
Because monsters!
Because money.
POWs.
We've got to have more money.
All about the Benjamins.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Cashman.
So now that you guys have got those in your inventory... Alright. My notes. Alright. On this rainy night, electricity is kind of off in a lot of the buildings. You hear moaning and the sounds of crunching and flesh being torn by teeth is like everywhere. But so far, you've all been able to stalk down these blocks towards this factory with relative ease. You've only got so much ammo. You guys have the ammo counter right under your weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've only got so many rounds, and like keeping that is, yeah, essential. It's under your gun on the first page. You see how it says how many rounds you have?
Yeah.
It does for you, right, Dan?
Oopsie-doodle.
Yeah, you got 20 rounds. All right. And now that after stalking through the night, you've come within sight of this factory. There's the gate that's closed. It's about 8 feet tall, but it doesn't look like it's very heavily guarded. On the street, as you round the corner, you see, Gloria, I want you to roll a perception check. Gloria?
Ken.
What? I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I said as you round the corner and you see the gate to the factory, and this is the street in front of you. Think about being on a straightaway, and then the gate is up and to your right. I want you to roll a perception check.
Let's see. Let's see.
And if you have proficiency in on your sheet, if you have proficiency in perception, that means you add your +4 because that's what level 10 gives you.
Yeah.
Along with your...
Okay, so unnatural 20.
Okay. You can clearly see there's a group of 3 zombies across the way from the gate just chowing down on some unlucky bastard. They do not see you at all as they are busy filling their guts. At the end of the street, there's 2 zombies just kind of milling around, just shambling. No one seems to have seen you yet. The gate is right down the sidewalk and to the right.
Which way is the way that seems like it closer to the helicopter?
Well, you're at the brick wall right now, and the gate is up here. All right. Sorry, I don't have maps. I don't have maps or anything on my computer. Alright, so think about you're at the end of the street. At the very far end of it is the 2 zombies. About midway into the left by some buildings is the zombies chowing down. And up in the middle right is where the gate is. And that gate leads into the, what would you call it, courtyard area of this factory.
So I say we head that way. If So I'm having a hard time picturing what you described.
Okay, how do I...
Well, more direction-wise, like...
Okay, you're at the bottom of the street. Think about you're at south. You're at the south end of the street. At the very far northern edge of the street, it just keeps going further into town. That's where the 2 shambling zombies are, a bunch of wrecked cars. There's some buildings off to the west side that, like, parallel the wall here where the factory is. The factory is on the east side, and you guys are right at the south. And the gate is in the middle of all of that. It's like it's in the middle of that wall on the east side. And the zombies are off to the west, across the road from that gate.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I would have drawn maps, but I don't have Photoshopped. You want me to draw it on a piece of paper for you, or?
No, I'm just unclear, like, wait, so is there a wall to the east, or...
Yeah, I'll draw it on one of the blank papers.
Because, I don't know, the way you describe it sounds like there's just a wall in the middle of the street.
Well, no, it's like, here's the wall, here's the sidewalk, here's the actual street, here's the sidewalk, the buildings. Hold on, let me grab a... Where the hell is my paper? Yeah, what? Can you see anything?
No.
Anything?
Yeah.
Barely.
Alright, so right in the middle is this street, where you guys are right at this bottom. To your right is the sidewalk, and then there's this wall, and in the middle of this wall, to the factory, is this gate. It's a metal gate. And then here's the at the end of the road is where the two shambling zombies are. On the opposite side, walking near the buildings on the other side of the road, are where the zombies are chowing down on the guy.
Okay, so head towards the factory. Hopefully the ones eating the guy won't see us. If those other two see us, we could take them.
Alright. Is that what you all are going to go with?
So I'm going to suggest.
Well, alright.
Alright, roll that aloud. Alright, so are you guys going to follow through with that?
Only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, just in case this gate's locked, I have a screwdriver and a pair of pliers.
Alright.
I'm just going to kind of prepare, just in case we've got a...
Alright, so you've got those ready. Good.
Yep.
Alright, so I want you to roll, all four of you to roll me a stealth check. Check your next to your characters to make sure if you're proficient or not itself, because that'll add bonuses.
I am not.
If there's a check mark on the thing that says stealth, that means you are. Oh, you are? So you add +4 to that as well. So yeah, you add +4 plus whatever your dexterity is, so that's adding +9 to whatever you rolled.
17.
What'd you just roll?
I'm a very stealthy cop.
19.
So that's 19 plus your dexterity, which is, but look at the number above that 20. So that's +5, but plus your proficiency, you got that +4 as well, so you've got 28. Okay.
22.
Alright.
I'm a stealthy beef boy.
Alright. Grab the Zambos. I'm going crazy. Where the hell are all my sheets?
Feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Alright, so... Yep, you all succeeded. Barely. Barely for Gloria, that is. Gloria, as you kind of stumbled down the road a little, you accidentally hip-checked a car window. And at first you heard it crack, and then you looked over. Zombies are still having a great meal. Alright. So you all arrive to this gate. It looks oddly ornate. Like, even in the darkness, it's kind of... It looks like it was made of bronze. But you do notice as you try... Wait, do you try to open it?
I'll try to open it.
As you try to open it, yep, it's locked. And there's two of you that could help with that.
I turned to the group. I've got my screwdriver and plier out, and I'm like, all right, give me a few minutes. We can see if we can take care of this.
Yes, I have thieves' tools.
He's got a lockpick if you need help.
Yes.
I have a laser pointer.
I have a taser. I can taser the gate. Stop resisting!
Yeah.
So yeah, which one do you want to try with your thing, or do you want to save his lock picks for later? What do you think?
Well, I'll use it.
All right, he's got. Do you want to try his lock picks?
How many lockpicks do you have?
I'm gonna say he has a good sturdy set, just one set. As long as he doesn't break them.
Yeah, I can always find another screwdriver in the factory, so we'll try the screwdriver and pliers first.
All right, so give me a. What is that? Is that? Go ahead and give me a lockpick roll, or whatever that is. Let's see.
Where would that be?
That's going to be a sleight of hand, I believe.
Oh, good. So I only have a... Yeah, okay, let's see. Come on, Daddy needs a new pen openers. 16.
Yeah, that's enough. You jangle it around a bit, and it's now open. But all you have to do is push it open now.
Alright.
You?
Yeah, I'm going to very, very, very lightly push the gate open.
Alright, dude, give me another sleight of hand then.
19?
Oh, yeah, you hear as you start to open it goes, and you go, oh shit, wait. Very gingerly and gently push it open enough. Even enough so that Gloria can get through.
Alright. As I push it open, I kind of go like this. Wait for the others.
I go through.
I go through as well. I'll fall up in the middle.
Alright, so who went through first? You did? Alright, did you go through first? After you opened it?
I mean, I'm the first one to set, so I go through after.
And then I went through after
Okay,
Ken.
so Gloria, I want you to give me another perception check, please.
19.
Okay. Yeah, in this courtyard, there's some shamblers around. There's one kind of in the middle of the doorway, just kind of laying down. You don't know if maybe that body's alive or dead, but there are two that are roaming about. And with that 19 roll, you can still see, barely up, way up above, you can see one of the rotors of the helicopter.
Okay, there's like 3 in here. One's on the ground, possibly dead, and the other two are just, the other two may not see us if we're stealthy enough. So.
Alright.
And if they do, I don't think two would be a problem.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Did you hear how many zombies there were? Yeah. One of them may or may not be alive. It's in front of the only entrance you see to this factory.
I don't have a knife or anything.
But you don't?
No.
Oh, that's right, because you're...
It says close
Zach's
range.
got the knife. Sorry, I forgot.
I assume I punched the zombie.
I have a baseball bat that I can just bash it, and that's quieter than a gun if it's alive.
I
Or,
got
you know,
a
at least
combat
double
knife.
tap.
Yeah, I have a shotgun, so yeah. That's loud.
Yeah. I have a combat knife.
Yeah, I'll go, if it's from the entrance, I'll go up to it and hit with the bat just in case.
Alright. Are you going
Go.
by yourself or in a group?
I mean, I appreciate the backup.
I'll go. Since I got a combat knife, and that's pretty quiet.
Alright, so Danton and Frank are in one group, and the silent group of Gloria and David are going forward. David and Gloria, give me a stealth check, please.
Natural 20.
Nice.
9.
Okay. Gloria, the professor of computers, she is a ninja. She blends into the darkness. Her heavy footfalls go right into the puddles, but matches with the rains, and she is right above this zombie with her baseball bat ready to hit. Her movements are so sublime and amazing that, Dave, you kind of get a little distracted, and you trip through one of the puddles, making a loud splash. The shambling zombies start to turn around at that.
Shit.
And let me see something real quick. Where's my 20? And yeah, the one that Gloria's above with her bat, it's starting to shuffle too, but it doesn't see you, Gloria. It only sees David.
I bash his head in with the bat.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength a strength roll.
No.
And since that's melee, add your add proficiency to it.
I don't see melee listed.
Yeah, melee's
for
not
the-
one of it. It's like something I had to look through since we're in a modern day setting, and like melee's usually just strength, but
Job proficiency. You said.
I think it's half proficiency, I think they added, so it's another +2. Melee's weird.
Sex.
Okay, you're so frustrated that this 6.5 foot tall, like burned ugly man just fucked up your routine, and you go to swing, you hit the zombie in his shoulder, but he's kind of wearing a breastplate, you see, like RPD type armor.
Hmm.
And it just kind of clings.
Oh, fuck, it was a cop.
He notices you now. And, alright, roll initiative. Yep.
Graham, damn it.
Alright, so...
Right, I have a bonus.
Grab my
Initiative bonuses. Where would that be?
Top of the sheet.
Which page?
First page where it says armor class, initiative, and speed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're a high roller all of a sudden.
Alright, so everyone... Oh, God. Good thing you're fast. Initiative. Okay, so... 5... 17...
Suddenly, you hear a semi-truck crash a few streets over. And you hear a woman scream, Leon!
Fire!
You hear several women wanting to fuck Leon, but him refusing.
Oh, what's that? Fuck, what's that?
Okay, so I got the initiative. Ooh, boy. Alright, this will go interesting. Alright.
Well, so long as we don't hear X going to give it to you and suddenly turn around, we're fine.
Alright, so Danton is up first. Danton, you've just seen, like, the soldier man just splash, and all the zombies turn. You see Gloria, she just hit the zombie, and it's looking around now. What do? The zombies are all starting to look at your group.
I go to help the woman with the bed.
You go to help Gloria. Okay, so you can move. She moves stealthily, and you can move more than that. So yeah, you're right up at her in one turn for your movement. You now have an action, and as a fast boy, how many actions do you have? Go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do.
What do you mean?
How are you gonna help her?
I'm gonna turn and shoot the zombie with my... Oh no, not shoot, sorry. No, tase it.
You're gonna tase it? Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20, and that'll add your strength modifier. Yeah, that's 20. 11. 11 plus strength, and your strength is +2, so... Yep, you hit it. Alright, so that's a d4 of lightning damage. And go ahead and add +1 to that because it's raining. So that's 2 lightning damage. Alright, let me see here. Shit. Alright, so Danton rushes up and you shove that taser right in its face for 2 lightning damage. And it rolled badly, so it's seized up for one of its movements. You actually might have just saved Gloria here. Good job, Danton. And also, since you're fast, you can take another. Action, but it's not. I don't think it's an attack action. I don't believe. Can I see that real quick? Oh wait. You can.
Go and cover.
Yeah, you can either disengage. You can run away from that zombie without being attacked. You can hide, or you can. Yeah, you can disengage or hide.
I'll disengage.
Okay, so you're gonna back away with that without taking an attack of opportunity. Okay. Yeah, good job. Okay, so that's down to... Okay. Now it is... Alright. It's now Mike's and Zombie 1's turn. Zombie 1's still a ways away, and Mike, you're the faster of the two, so you can move, you can act before it.
Where's
Zombie
the,
one's about-
how close
Zombie
how
1's
close am I
about
to
2
this?
movements away from you.
How close am I to the zombie that's seizing up near Gloria?
That is zombie 3, and you're just one movement away from it.
Because it's seizing up, it can't do anything currently, right?
Not at the moment, no.
And you said it's wearing Raccoon City police armor, right?
That is
body
right.
armor?
Mm-hmm.
With the body armor, I imagine there's nothing really protecting me if I try to go up behind it and snap its neck, right?
Think about what Leon's wearing in RE2.
Yeah, I could do that.
Alright, if you want to try it, just know
I'm gonna try it.
there might be a penalty if you fail.
Yeah, I know there will be. So yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to move up to him and then try to snap his neck.
Okay, what would that be? That'd be a...
Strength something?
I'm trying to think if that's a strength or a dex move. I'm gonna say roll me a d20 and... Yeah, roll d20 to grab him first, so yeah. And then if that goes good, I'll see if, we can see if we can snap him.
What bonus to it?
Grabbing, I'm gonna say that's a strength. No, actually add athletics. Or acrobatics, whichever one's for strength.
So, 18.
18,
or no,
yeah.
no. Athletics, you said. So, no. Not 18. 16.
Still
No,
good.
wait.
Alright,
Yeah,
you've
16.
successfully grappled it. I'll say go ahead and give me a strength roll to snap that neck.
Okay, just standard strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's not as good. 12.
That's good enough. Alright, so that's unarmed. Give me a
I have a close range attack.
give me a D4.
D4?
Wait, do you have something for
Yeah, I have close range, which is 3d6.
Oh no, close, that's for your shotgun.
But I have a shot. Pump action's 2d6.
I know, but sorry, I didn't make that clear. Whenever it's 2d6, but when you're within 5 feet of the target, it increases the damage of the shotgun.
Ah, okay, so 1d4.
Oh, it makes sense because the spread's only...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3.
Alright, so 3, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so you take him down to another 3 health. He's not, you didn't quite snap his neck. It's kind of turned around looking at you. But you haven't severed the spine, but you still have a good hold of it. It's grappled, so it has disadvantage on its attack.
Okay, and I think that's all I can do, right?
Unless you have an ability to do another motion.
No. Unless I want to jury rig this zombie into something else.
Turn the
now
zombie
it's
to a
a cat.
helicopter.
Well, when you guys are able to take a rest, I'll tell you exactly what you can do with jury rig. Because one of you has the tools for 2 of you to make a good jury rig something. Alright, so I'm going to roll for zombie 1. He's going to start shambling towards you guys. He's on his next turn, he'll get to you. Now, zombie 2 and 3 go at the same time. Zombie 1, going to start walking towards your group by the door. And zombie 3, who you currently have his neck twisted looking at you, it's his turn.
Excellent.
And can't do shit. He's like, just like trying to chomp at you, but he's still kind of seized up from the lightning and having his neck twisted.
Good.
Alright, it's now Gloria's turn once more.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit. I'm going to try use baseball bat again and try to hit zombie 3. I'm aiming for the raptors here.
Okay, do it with advantage. It means roll twice and take the highest number because he is grappled.
Okay. Uh, 18.
18, okay, that'll hit. So go ahead and give me a baseball bat damage.
6 damage.
And is that adding your strength?
Yes.
Alright. 6 damage. He's still kicking. Do you have another action?
I'll do it again.
Or do you? That's what I was asking. But you're not going to take your movement, right?
I'm.
I mean, this zombie's face is kind of caved in a bit, but he's still.
I mean, I
Kind
guess.
of close though.
I mean, let's see, he's grappled and we were right by the door. I'll check to see if the door's open.
All right. Just give me a. So you're gonna all right. You're gonna check the door.
Yeah.
You go to grab the handle. It's locked.
Great. We're gonna have to deal with these guys first.
Luckily, you got two guys right with you that know how to open doors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so that's your turn because you took your second action. It is now Danton's turn again. This zombie that Gloria just. It's
What about me?
like it's caved in, but.
Yeah, what
Zach.
about Zach?
What about me?
Oh, I'm sorry. 'Cause
And he
I
was
know
he
why
should
I
have gone
skipped you.
before me.
You're right. You're written right next to Zombie 3, and I saw the Z, so you were actually supposed to go first, Zach. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I gotta separate that so I don't confuse you as a zombie.
It's Walking Dead rules. He scraped his knee and bled out. He's a zombie now.
Well, actually, fun fact: when I played a Humans versus Zombies in the lock-in that we did, I was 8th zombie, but my death allowed the humans to win.
I was last survivor for the last time me and Mike played,
Yep.
and that was against the whole college.
Yeah.
My dying words were exactly to the one general I was protecting. Get the fuck behind me! There could be something behind this door! As the door flies open and I get attacked.
There could be something
All right.
behind this door.
All right,
Oh, look,
so
something.
What are you going to do? Stab me? Said man had before he got stabbed.
all right, since I accidentally skipped you, I'll say that you saw Gloria hit the zombie, and then she tried the door and went, and you saw too that it was locked. So now you
All
can
right.
do with that information what you will. The other two zombies are shambling towards you guys. They're still about a movement away from the group, and you're a movement away from the group.
Sure. Alright, so I could either try the door, I could either work some magic on the door, or try and engage. Well, I've got a combat knife. Hold on, I'm gonna... Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. I'll up a coin, because this is an interesting situation. Heads, I go back, tails, I do... Yeah. With my combat knife brandished, I'll use my movement action to get to... Which zombie can I get to?
Let's see, Zombie 2 is up and to your right, and Zombie 1 is up and to your left. Zombie 3 is getting the shit kicked out of him in front of that door.
Yeah.
I'll go to Zombie 3, since we can deal with one zombie and then fall back.
Alright, so you're just going to finish off Zombie 3 that they've all got
Yep.
taken care of?
Yep.
Alright, it's going to take you a movement to get to them. Go ahead and roll me melee. If you're
Alright,
using your knife, that is.
Yeah.
I mean, all the other zombies see you, so...
Okay, so melee, that's just...
that's
What
strength.
do I... What?
That's a strength roll, so add
Alright.
half your modifier to half your proficiency to it. The roll.
Okay, so that's +1. 14.
That'll hit. Roll me damage, whatever the knife is.
Where'd my D4 go?
And a knife is, I think it's D4 plus strength modifier.
Yeah, 1d4 plus strength, so it's 1d4 plus 2. Where'd my d4 go?
Wait, it's 1d4
Look.
plus 2? It doesn't even matter, that zombie's gone.
I know, but I still want to roll.
Okay.
Let me roll up the Wizards of the Coast dice roller for my d4. 5.
Alright, so as you guys are kicking the shit out of this zombie in front of the door, in comes David Sheppard, scarred hero of America, and just slams that knife right into its ugly, rotten face. And that zombie's dead. You currently have two other zombies making movements towards you, going... And now we go back to the top of the list. Danton. The zombie in front of you is dead, there's two more coming, and as you saw Gloria trying, this door is locked. What do you do?
immediately try to go and pick the lockpick.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand. What is that? Plus what? Oh, sorry. I bet the sheet still. You're proficient in sleight of hand. It's plus your dexterity. Oh, so you're proficient. Okay, so that's 9 plus 5 is... You're going at it, and it's not quite clicking. You're almost there. You got another action. Do you want to try again? You're so, like, you know you're almost there, but the last tumbler is not quite working. You're a little panicked. You got another action? Do you wish to try it again? Roll again. What is that? 2. Okay! Wait. 2 plus... Okay, nope. So, Danton, in his panic, he's fiddling around and... Oh, he lost that progress he just made, and you didn't unlock it, and so you turn around and see the zombies coming. Do you say anything to the group?
I tell him that my lockpicks are broken.
Oh, they're not broken. You didn't roll a natural 1. You just... you fucked up, and now the zombies getting closer.
Oh, try and keep them distracted while I try and get this door open.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Yeah, you were 1 under that first roll. Alright, so... It is now Frank's turn. Frank Penkala. Danton just said that he needs some time. Cover him. And you got 2 zombies. One coming from the left side, one coming from the right side. They'll be on you in a... Let's see. And zombie 1 is... Wait, up and to the right. So zombie 2, actually, he's right to your left. Oh, wait. No, zombie 1 is the one closest to you, right to your left. Sorry, I had to do stage directions.
So zombie 1's the closest one to me, right? On the
To
left?
you, yes, because you went to her right side, but since he was on the right, but now you're facing him, he's kind of to your left.
Okay, so I've got to keep him covered.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. How close is the zombie, like, from shotgun range?
He's within a movement, so he's about between 10 and about 10 feet away. And then on his next move, though, he's going to be right up close and personal with you guys.
Well, we haven't shot in a gun yet, and I'm not sure if I want to shoot a gun and get the attention of anything else, or...
But
Well,
guns
they're
are
already
more
making
powerful
sound.
than melee weapons.
I don't have a melee weapon, unfortunately.
You have it?
I don't know, by the looks of it, my badge is potentially... Actually, yeah, my badge is potentially as powerful as my gun.
Yeah, I don't have any melee weapons, so I'm like, I can't stab anything.
I have a hunting rifle, however, it's a hunting rifle.
That makes a lot of sound.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
Same
Mike,
with
you
the
don't have
shotgun.
a melee? I thought I...
No, I have a pump-action shotgun, a taser, handcuffs, flashlight, pepper
Check your
spray,
gear.
a lighter, a cigarette.
Oh,
Pepper spray the zombie!
I thought I gave you a baton. I guess not. Does anybody have a baton? Did I put it in the wrong file?
Nope.
Oh shit, I gave you like a police baton. Oh,
Should I just write that down?
yeah, sorry about that.
And I mean, the taser, I guess the taser's melee.
And it, police baton has about the, what's the baseball bat, Ken?
The baseball bat is a D10 plus strength.
Okay, so yeah, baton's a little smaller, so that'll be a D8 plus strength.
D8 plus strength, okay. Yeah, because I'm going to try to take the baton out and club the
Stop
zombie.
resisting!
Yeah. I'm going to try to club the zombie to do that. Just hit him right in the head.
Alright, so that's gonna entail moving a little closer to him, so you use 10 feet of your... I think you have 30 feet.
Where would I see?
That's at the top next to
Oh,
you.
yeah, I have 30 speed. Sorry.
Alright, so you take a little bit of your movement, you go up, and you swing for the risers.
Yeah.
Swing away, Meryl. Swing away.
Let's get that. 11 for strength.
Yep, that hits. You're right on, right at
Wow,
exactly.
right on the cusp.
Right at exactly. Okay, roll me the damage.
Or D8. 3 damage.
Alright. Yep, you clock this thing in its stupid face. It's not down, but you sure showed him what?
We showed him.
And do you have another action or anything? Let's see.
I don't think I do. I have an 18 armor class. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, you're a tough boy.
And it makes sense with I'd be wearing police gear.
And also because you're the toughest and you're jacked.
At least there's no plant monsters yet. So I think those are one-hit kills.
Yeah, a lot of your traits are like being able to take hits. Okay.
Well, yeah, second wind, resilience, all stuff.
Alright, so... Yep, you clocked that zombie right in his face. And...
That'll show
yeah,
you.
you moved, and you can still move your... well, you can move away from him, but you'll take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm not gonna disengage and take an attack. I'll just
Well,
stay as is.
It's his turn now, then.
Yeah.
This zombie you just clocked in the face goes... And he'll reach out to get you. With a 3, he ain't doing nothing, son. He goes out to get you, and like you sidestep him. And,
Oh, come on!
yeah, that's his turn. It's now for Zombie 2. Zombie 2 is going after... Let's see. Got to there. And it's going for you, Frank. Not Frank. It's going for you, David. Zombie 2 is going for David.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Okay, let me see how this works.
Uh-oh.
Called it. Goodbye, David. Nice knowing you.
No!
Let me see.
Wait, this worked multiple times or only once?
Okay. Alright, so with an nat 20,
Fuck me!
this zombie comes right up to you, grabs you, and goes "Arr!" right on your arm. And he is going to deal you some D4. Give me that D4 right there.
Spicy boy.
Oh wait, I got D4 in there. Oh wait, that's not D4. That's for 5 damage. Don't worry, these are Resident Evil zombies. It's not the end of the world for you.
Mr. X walks around the corner.
Hey there! If this was Walking Dead, I'd basically pull out my hunting rifle and go, well, BAM!
Yeah, luckily this is Resident Evil where the rules are a little lax, except for all the NPCs.
And the points don't matter.
Yeah.
Alright, so that zombie just took a big old chunk out of your arm. And, let's see. Alright, so with a nat 20, he also has you grappled.
Wow.
Alright, so whose turn is it now? That is...
Depends on how close you are to me.
Alright, now it's immediately... Yeah, because... So zombie 3's dead. It's your turn now, David. The zombie just hit you and you're grappled. I want you, if you want to get out of the grapple, you gotta make a... what's that? Athletics, I believe.
No, now we have to bring out grapple rules, and it'll be about 20 minutes.
Yeah, but go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Would that be... So that would be dexterity?
That's
No, that's
strength.
strength. Oh, crap. Alright, Daddy needs a new pair of loafers. That's a nat 1.
Oh, wow.
Alright, you,
So it's confirmed! The kiss shield has all my goddamn luck!
Okay.
No,
So, in trying to get out of this grip, you trip over your feet, and now you're on your back, and the zombie is on top of you, going... "Arf, arf, arf." You still have another action. You can try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
But even if you get out of it, you're gonna be still prone.
Yeah.
Character just looks over.
I do have a trait called Cunning Action.
What does that do?
Your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action at the end of your turns in combat to dash, disengage, or hide.
Well, disengage is being able to run away from them if they don't have you grappled.
Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna roll athletics again to try and get out. That's slightly better. That's a 9.
Plus anything?
That's plus.
Oh.
See what the zombie boy has.
Nat 20.
Oh, great. I'm fighting a bodybuilder.
No, you're just rolling. No, you're just kind of. Okay, nope, he's still got you grappled. Sorry, Zach.
The 6'5" guy is being taken out by a zombie.
Maybe if you use guns.
No, don't make sound.
Alright, Gloria,
I've read World War Z. I've read World War Z. I know what happens when you pull that trigger.
Fires a gunshot. Every zombie in a mile radius.
Alright, Gloria, it's your turn.
Okay, how many zombies are still left?
There's one currently on top of David, right next to you, and the other one you can see Officer Frank Penkala just beaten with his baton. He seems to be
Okay, I'm going to
occupied.
help David and smack down one with my bat.
Okay. I think Gloria is actually your strongest character.
I only have a 12 in strength.
I think that's the strongest character.
I have a 14 in strength.
Okay, you're
I got
second
a
strongest
10.
character.
How am I hitting and taking out zombies with a 10?
I have a 14 in strength, but I'm getting my ass kicked.
Well,
my
he did explain that you
constitution's a
want.
20.
He did explain that you were a bomb squad, so
Yeah.
I can take a hit and keep going. You've got shrapnel in your head. I can keep going.
Alright, so what'd you roll?
I rolled an 18 to hit that zombo.
That's hitting, definitely. Go ahead and roll that damage.
$11.
Okay.
Fuck.
Alright. David, as you're on the ground going, "Argh!" Can't get out of this thing, a baseball bat comes in, crunch, and the zombie just goes limp on top of you, dead again.
If we, Dave, I look at Gloria and I say, if we get out of this, you're eating free at my restaurant for life.
Alright, Gloria, you just killed this zombie. You have another action.
Let's see. So there's only one zombie left. So, but the policeman seems to be handling it. So I guess I'll stand by the door, guarding with the bat, in case more show up.
Alright, so you're readying an attack to guard Danton. Okay, good to know. And now it's back to the top of the list. Danton, you want to try to roll them bones again? Six plus 9 is... That's what you need. Danton, you after seeing Gloria, you're inspired by seeing that badassery baseball bat work. You go, okay, I can do this. Click. The door's open.
So it's open?
You've unlocked it.
Okay. So I open it and I push it lightly.
All right. It just goes open immediately. This it's like well-oiled hinges. Do you tell the group?
Yes.
I'll do it again. How does Danton talk? I wanted to hear it. So, all right, say that. So you're the leader of the group, remember?
Hey, I'm going in to investigate. I'm smoking a cigarette.
So you must have bummed a cigarette off of Penkala.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so you've all heard that the door is now open and you've gone inside. It's still kind of your turn. Roll me a perception check. All right, you see this. All right, it appears to be like the waiting room, like the front desk area. And so, on a first glance, doesn't seem to be anything inside, unless you count potted plants as enemies.
Sorry, I want to tell the group that it's all clear. So it's all clear in here.
All right. So Danton has gone inside. You hear him call out, "It's all clear." Penkala, you hear that as you've just sidestepped the zombie, and you see that the door is open. What do you do? That's you, Mike.
What am I doing? What? Sorry.
You've just heard. All right, you've heard Danton's voice that it's all clear and the door. You see the door is open. You sidestep that zombie, and what do?
Is it dead?
Like your zombie isn't. The other two are, but the door is wide open to the factory.
Where are the other two party members? Are they in?
They're right in the doorway, but you probably get there first because it's your turn.
I'll head up to the door and cover it to let the other two people try to enter.
Okay. So you're readying in action?
Yeah, readying in action with baton to hit something.
Okay. So Frank goes up and gets to the door. Do you say anything to your Gloria and David? David, by the way, is lying on the ground with a zombie on top of him. A dead one.
I'm okay!
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so... it is now... Zombie... Alright, the zombie you were just fighting... No, wait. Yeah, it's Zombie 1's turn. He sees you run away from him, because it took both your actions. He's going to start shambling over. And does a 13 hit you?
Mike.
Yeah?
Does a 13 hit you?
No, I have an 18 in armor class, so
this
I assume
zombie
that's
comes
like...
right at you, just tries to grab at you, but you ain't having any of that shit, and since you got a reaction prepared,
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
You can go ahead and swing away.
Oof, that's only a 6.
Plus anything?
Strength, no.
Alright, so you're both not having any luck. You sidestep it and you go to swing, but the zombie's like already shuffling because you sidestepped him and you miss. Goes right over his head. Okay. Yeah, that was your reaction, so that took up the rest of your turn. So it's now Zach's turn. David, you're still lying on the ground. You got the door's open now.
I'm gonna get up.
Alright, that takes half your movement. The door's right there. What do you do now?
Let's see. How much movement would it take to get to Zombie 1?
Well, you're all at the door right now, so he's within, like, reaching distance of you.
Well, I'm going to put my knife in the... I'm going to put my knife in the zombie.
Alright, go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me melee.
Alright. Strength modifier is 2. Come on, baby. 13.
That'll hit. Roll them damage.
1d. 1d from the strength, so rolling that gives me a 3.
3 damage, okay. Okay. Alright, you go up behind him as he shavels past Frank, and you just get him right up under the chin. But he's still gnashing. But since you're not, I'll say since your knife is still in him, you can try to do some trickery. Since you have another, you didn't move. I say from this you can do what would that be? Acrobatics to try to throw him away from the group.
All right, I'm going to roll acrobatics to basically throw the zombie. Okay, so I add my dex and my proficiency?
If you're proficient in acrobatics, yes?
Yes, I am proficient in acrobatics, so that's plus 8. 11.
That's exactly what you need. It's not spectacular, it's not flourishy or anything, but you go underneath that, you kind of do a judo hip check and just go, ah! Like make it trip over its own feet and push it back. It's still standing, but it's shoveled back a good movement away. You bought yourself some time.
Alright.
And since you got him away, I'll say you still have a movement. You can either go inside the door or do what you want.
I'm going to take a dash towards the door.
Cool.
Alright, you were inside the door with Danton. It's a little dimly lit area, but you can look at that later. Alright, now it is... Gloria, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom really quick.
Okay.
Okay, since the door's open and there's only one zombie left that seems to be handled, I'm just going to slip inside.
Alright, Gloria is now inside. Back up to the list, and Danton's inside, and... Alright, so... Officer Penkala, you are the only one still outside the door, and the zombie has been pushed a movement away. Everyone else is inside.
Mike. Sorry.
You alright?
Yeah, just my eyes been fucking with me for the past few days.
Yeah, right now you're the only one still outside. Everyone else has run inside, and there's one zombie left, and he's been pushed away by the tall dude.
We'll see if I could try to go into the building and close the door, and if there's anything to like put up against the door so it can't enter it.
Okay, so now that you've all gone inside, you've closed the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're with the rest of your group, and give me a. No wait. No,
Yeah.
This perception won't count against one of your actions, so go ahead and just roll a free perception.
Let's see. $17.
Okay. There's some couches, waiting room kind of chairs. Got some potted plants. Got like one of those wooden like magazine racks. There's all kinds of stuff in here that you could barricade with.
I'm gonna try to probably get one of the. Like you said, there was a couch and wooden chairs.
Yep.
I'm gonna motion over to one of the other three to be like, here, help me move this.
I will. I'll help.
All right. Did anybody actually lock the door?
No, I
After
said I
he
closed it and tried to like move something in front of it quickly
All right, so
before.
you immediately went to go get something. It's now that zombie's turn. He's gonna take a movement to get to the door, and he's gonna start. He's just gonna uselessly bang on the door. All right, guys. It's now Zach's turn. Zach, are you gonna help move any furniture? There's a zombie banging at the door.
Yeah, I'll help move furniture against the door.
All right. Anybody want to lock the door?
I mean, I guess I can lock the door.
All right, the door is locked, and you start moving. I want some. All right, so Penkala's the one, and you're helping him. So, Mike, go ahead and roll me a dexterity with advantage just to see how fast you can get that furniture with Zach's help.
Rolled the same twice.
What is it?
It's 14
All right, not bad.
for just regular dexterity.
So with the two of you, these you find these are pretty heavy little furnitures, and you start dragging them over. Gloria locks the door. Danton's keeping a look around, making sure nothing's coming out of the darkness. And one by one, you pile it in front, and yep, zombie just keeps hitting at the door, but he ain't getting in anytime soon. And that's the end of that combat, unless you want to go outside and shank him. Alright, that's first encounter. Zombie is just going... And you've got a bunch of chairs, you got that magazine rack, and he ain't getting through.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now we're locked in with them.
He says all cheerfully.
Yeah.
Do you say that in character?
Yeah, I'll say that in character.
Remember, Penkala's a very cheerful person, even in the dark.
I'm very cheerful. Now we're locked in right there. Now we're locked in there with them.
My character points at your character and says as sternly as possible, "Not fucking funny, dude. Not fucking funny."
It's a little fun.
At the moment, it appears that there aren't any in here. Granted, that's just from this room, but if the door was locked from the inside, it's safe to assume that there may not be any in here.
Smoking a cigarette, freaking out. We gotta get out of here. We gotta keep moving.
How do you keep taking from me?
Yeah, you took one of his cigarettes.
It's in this. I'm gonna also take a second.
Alright, so Danton's anxious. You guys are...
How big is this room, Grant?
You were looking for furniture before, and you rolled before to check the room initially. Go ahead and give me a perception check, see if you roll high.
Alright, nice. That's 12.
Alright. Roll a little lower. You see about what Danton saw. This is actually kind of a rather clean area. Like, it's surprising. There's no scorch marks. There's no blood. It just seems to be a waiting room. And, yeah, aside from the plants, although you do notice some of these plants look a little familiar. They come in little, what are those called? What are those, like, vases?
Pots.
Yeah, they come in little pots, and they're green.
Alright, well, we'll have to pilfer.
Take the herbs. If you have 2 herbs, you can combine them.
That is true.
I can actually, wait.
Mike, I'm glad you said
Jury
that. I was
rig.
just about to get to that.
Oh, that'd be repairs.
But no, that's actually, I was going to add that to a jury rig as well.
Oh, then yeah, I could jury rig first aid spray.
Alright, go ahead. Let's see. You find... Lucky for you guys, there's 4 green herbs in this room.
That's 2 first aid sprays.
There you go. So...
Or since we each have a green herb, that's 4 first aid sprays.
Well, there we go.
There you go. Good job. Alright, so... There's 2 of you that can jury rig, so whoever wants to try doing plants...
Yeah, I'll jury rig.
All
I'll just keep my 2 green herbs.
Oh, okay. Saving them in case you find other herbs. Good thinking.
Actually, wait, how much does the first aid spray do?
That's like
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
And I have 1.
I mean, the first aid, that's them combined, so... Actually, I think I'd rather keep the green herbs for 2 heals instead of 1.
Okay. So, who wants to actually combine them?
But I'll help jury rig if more than one is being made.
Well, like, you can jury rig for others, but not do your own if you don't want.
That's literally what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear it that way, sorry. Alright, so who wants them jury rigged?
I don't know, do anyone...
Jury rig 1.
I don't know,
do you want one healing spray, or do you want 2 green herbs? Okay, I guess nobody wants a healing spray.
I didn't start with any herbs. I just started with the spray.
Well, no, you started with 1 green herb as well. You had the spray for a cop.
Oh, okay. Write that down.
So now you have 1 healing spray and 2 green herbs.
2 green. I'll jerry rig those 2 green herbs and make them a first aid spray, just so I have 2 of them.
Alright, go ahead. Do you have jury?
I do have jury rig.
Alright, go ahead and give me that roll, please. That'll be a... What is jury rig? Does it say what kind of roll that is?
No. You said advantage on ability checks to make jury rig checks to make temporary or jury rig repairs.
Advantage,
Okay.
so wouldn't that just be plus 4 then?
Yeah, no, he's got advantage, so he rolls twice and takes the bigger number.
I was being
Repair
proficiency.
is...
Okay, so 13 by itself.
And whatever, if you're proficient in, so that's going to be a 17 in total. I'll give that to you.
That'd be 17 for proficiency bonus.
Okay, so yeah, you've got it. You've got 2 first aid sprays now. One of them's...
Now the question is, where did I get the can?
Now you just got the little paper towel that's got the 2 on there. Alright. So, you guys have all taken stock. One of you's got a bite, but it's just a flesh wound.
The bite?
On my arm.
And it is dimly lit in here, but you're just kind of in the reception area. And surprisingly, this reception area, not all that big, you've noticed. There's a door at the end of the hallway, and it's kind of very dark there. The lights seem to go out at where this door is.
Hey, how you doing? You may want to get that bite checked out right there.
Why
Seen
are you
others
rushing?
that take a bit.
He's from the Bronx.
Vinny,
How
how is that Russian?
it's not a
Bronx.
Russian to me.
Well, he is Italian, so
Yes,
it does fit.
this is Russian accent.
I like it, Mike. I like it.
Hey, I've seen others. They've been bitten right there. Don't they tend to turn into things outside? You might want to get that checked out right now. Don't want to have to put two in your head.
Well, unless somebody here has some rubbing alcohol or something else.
You got a rub on you.
There is a desk in this room if you'd like to check that.
Yeah, I'll search. I got a flashlight, so I'll search the desk.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
So that's intelligence, so that's +1. 13.
13? There's no rubbing alcohol on this desk. It appears to be like a secretary's desk. You do find the silver foil wrapped around a candy bar, though. And let's see, Gloria, roll me perception real quick.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, you notice that candy bar. I want you to roll
I take the
willpower
candy bar.
with disadvantage.
Well, what?
I want you to roll a wisdom roll with disadvantage.
What will be disadvantage? Does that roll twice take the lower, or?
Yeah, take the lower roll.
I definitely don't need it. I don't need it.
Okay, so that'd be a 7.
Alright, David, as you don't find the alcohol, you pull out this already opened candy bar and immediately it just disappears from your hand.
What the?
Gloria, it's milk chocolate, it's got some nougat in it, it's pretty damn good. It's a very good candy bar.
Oh.
David
I just
kind of
absorbed the candy bar.
Well, if you were hungry, you could have just asked.
Let's, take stock of what we have before we're just shoving it down the gullet.
I agree with him.
Alright, so
Anywhere else to search?
let's see, besides the secretary's desk, which only he searched and found the candy bar, others can search it if they want.
I guess, I'm just thinking out loud.
And down that darkened hallway, like you're at the edge of it just looking at it, there's another door. Alright, it lights up a little bit in front of you, nothing doing, just that door right at the end of the hallway. Were you taking inventory? Is that what you said, Mike?
I was gonna roll to check the desk. Just let me quickly do the next laundry. There we go.
I mean, I can check the desk as well.
You still got probably... Yeah, Gloria, you decided to check the desk, you still got chocolate smeared across your lips.
So would that be perception?
Nah.
Mm-hmm. And that's investigation, actually.
Oh. Okay. 16?
Okay, and Gloria?
Okay, I haven't been investigation zone. 22.
Okay. Well, what David didn't see the first time that you guys find in the bottom drawer, there's a first aid kit. Inside, there's some bandages, there's some disinfectant. No green herbs, you've already gotten that, but yeah, you got some stuff to staunch bleeding.
I guess I'll hand the first aid kit to the guy who needs it.
Yeah, I'll take it. 1 second.
And this is, oh, you're talking? Okay. He's on the phone. Okay, so he's got a first aid kit. It's more like to staunch bleeding or anything. So in the future, if any of you ever get the bleed effect, those bandages will be helpful.
Okay. What the?
Well, while he's talking on the phone, Mike, you said something about taking inventory, and Danton, you got your lighter, and you're not wanting to go down that hallway by yourself
Right.
towards that door. I want you to... Gloria, I want you to roll idea. Is it idea in this one, or... No, roll me insight.
Okay.
I think you
And
get advantage
with my
on
empathy,
insight.
I can add an additional +2 because I don't have proficiency in it.
But you get on insight checks, you get an advantage.
Where does it say that?
Top right. You're good at reading people.
Okay. So. Well, I wrote the same thing.
What is it?
Okay, so
Alright, sorry about that.
That's all right.
unnatural 20.
Oh. Yeah, looking at Danton, kind of just... He's normally jittery and stuff, and he's looking down the hallway. He's not stepping foot in where it's gotten dark, from dimly lit to dark. You can tell Danton's not a fan of the dark.
Let's see, can I see into the, can I see down the hallway at least,
From the light little lights you guys have from the desk lamp and everything, you can tell there's a door at the end of this hall.
the doorway, is he, I have a pen light, I'm asking if I can flash it down the hallway.
Yeah, you can flash down the hallway.
Yeah, I take out my pen light, flash it down the hallway.
Alright, Danton, that eases you a little. Alright. And it's a wooden door.
I guess noticing that I asked, do you want to hold on to this?
Yes.
I give him the pen light.
Alright. Go ahead and add pen light onto your gear.
Do we have any, find any duct tape or anything like that at all?
I have duct tape!
I could duct tape my flashlight onto my shotgun so that I don't have to, hold the shotgun with the duct tape to be, just jury rig it, or extreme machine and modify the shotgun so I have a light attached to the front of it.
Yes, Mike, you can do that. I also, after he says that, I want you to also... Mike, I want you to roll me... No, not insight. What would this be? Go ahead and roll that first.
Insight?
Go
One
ahead
of
and
you
roll
guys
your,
have a
duct
rifle,
tape.
right?
I have a hunting rifle.
I have a laser pointer. I
what is
could
that under?
extreme machine my laser pointer on it, so giving you a laser scope.
Ooh.
That would be useful for a hunting rifle.
Yeah.
So hand me your rifle, I'll do that.
We're just both in the corner.
With my roll of duct tape.
Alright, yeah, both of you give me those either extreme machine or jury rig of your choice.
What does it count as for... Those are straight D20s?
Yeah, they're D20s, but I think you get advantage on them.
Okay. Nat 20. Doesn't matter.
Mike, that flashlight is not going anywhere. That duct tape is, it looks like it's seamless, like it was always there on this shotgun.
And for me, 17 to put the laser pointer on the rifle.
Yep, duct tape is a wonder. You just strap it right over the barrel, and you do it in such a way that the laser pointer, you can click it on and off. It's one of those slide ones.
Oh, yeah. Also, sorry to disappear like that for a second. My boss emailed me asking about something
Okay.
earlier this week, so I was just calling him, and he literally said, Zach, it's the weekend. Email or text me, please. I'm like, sorry, and he goes, it's fine, bye.
It's alright.
Don't email me on the weekend, dude.
Alright, so now that you've done that, Gloria, I'm not even going to make you roll for this. Since you have the wonders of duct tape, an idea comes to you to make your bat stronger, if it could work. You saw how Danton, stunned that zombie. What if you could add that taser to your baseball bat?
Oh, that'd be useful. Is
I'm
it a
now
metal
just...
baseball bat?
Okay. I mean, I guess we could terrorizing this shit.
Hey, it's still Capcom world.
Could I add my taser onto, the baton part?
You could.
Could I jury rig it in a way of, hitting
If
it
you
to
do it
activate it?
successfully, I will allow it.
Though I ain't duct taping a taser to a baseball bat, I just think of that one scene from Dr. McNinja, a katana with a gun duct taped to it.
But alright, so only 2 of you have tasers, so she gave you a pen light, so you'd have to ask Danton for his taser.
I'm taking my taser. I already have a taser on me. I'm just gonna jury
I
that.
don't know. I don't want to steal anyone's taser from them.
You can ask.
Yeah, it's better. That's 14 to try to jury rig the baton and taser together.
14? Let's see.
Yeah. Not quite as good as the nat 20.
You think it's
I don't know,
functional,
because, jury rig after an hour stops working, so then we'll be down the taser.
Well, no,
this
it
is
stops
more
working
extreme
as a
machine.
double item.
I
so...
think I'm fine with that and the gun.
Okay.
Jury rig, you can make repairs on stuff. This would be more like extreme machine with the, with making like the modification to the baton myself.
Alright, so Mike, you think it's pretty good. It looks pretty, it's alright, but you think it probably only lasts a couple strikes.
Okay, so I'll change police baton with taser.
Yeah. Like limited
Does that
shot
add
taser baton.
Does that add like a D4 of damage onto it?
That'll add a D4 of lightning damage.
Lightning.
That's
Isn't that a weapon Claire gets in the game?
What?
She gets like some sort of lightning weapon or something.
Who?
Doesn't Claire get that in Resident Evil 2? Because Leon gets the chemical.
Yeah,
thrower.
okay, that's the charge shot. You need needles and stuff for that. I don't. That
Are you
wasn't written in
playing
the
as
module,
Leon
so
or Claire first?
Yeah, I play Claire A, Leon B. I'll do the reverse later.
No, I'm doing Leon first.
Okay, so you now are the proud owner of a limited taser baton. And you've still got enough duct tape, and Zach, with that first aid kit, if any of you ever get the bleeding effect, that'll help staunch the blood. It's not gonna heal you, but it'll stop the bleeding effect. Alright, so with all that said, and Ken's gone. Where did you go, Ken? Alright, so you've got a laser baton, you've got a first aid kit, Ken's got Ken didn't jury rig anything aside from your stuff, so you got a laser pointer, you got the flashlight and the baton, and now you've got a pen light to help you in these dark times.